Hello YouTubers, it's been a while since I've done a backpacking video. I plan to leave tomorrow early in the morning for a quick overnighter up in the Garibaldi area. I'm not quite sure which trail we're going to take, so I'm also packing for a possibility of wanting to stay for 2 nights, which means I also need to make sure I pay for 2 nights, just in case I do and do the right thing. So again, yeah, it's been a while since I've done a video. Figured I'd show you guys what I pack into my bag. I normally use a 65-liter Vaude bag, which is not in the camera right now, but for this trip, because again, I'm aiming for a one-nighter, I've shedded a few things, but this is about a 38-liter MEC pack. It's a really nice, thick bag, but it's very lightweight. There's no frame, no nothing, but I can fit everything I'm about to show you into here and wear it comfortably without having any issues. So we'll start with some of the electronics. For this trip, I'm probably going to shed the usual GPS I carry. This is the Oregon 200. It's discontinued. I got Topo Maps in here, and I also use Incubus Map. If you're not sure what that is, look it up. It is free. Donate, help him out, and help yourself out. It's IPX7, so it can be dropped in water. Again, for this trip, I'm going to shed that bulk and the weight. Don't quite need it. In terms of headlamps, I'm using this is a newer Princeton Tech Feel. It does 70 lumens. My old one, 43 lumens. The battery cap, unfortunately, just recently bit the dust after several years. It's a pretty good flashlight, and it does the job for what I need to do, even during the winter time. But again, right now, we're not going to have any major snowfall. When I do go for my longer trips and there's a blizzard and stuff, I do use this big beefy Apex. I do have other ones, for example, like the Petso, I think it's called the Tika XP. I got that too. But again, the Princeton does what I need it to do. As per usual, I like carrying a MEC Turtle Light as a flasher to put it on my bag, or where I'm camping, so at the middle of the night if I go out and I'm kind of tired, I can find my way back easily. I know it sounds silly, but trust me, it's come in handy a few times. I do like carrying a very simple 30 lumens AAA battery flashlight that you know, it's always within reach. My headlamp is there too, but there's times when you got other folks around you, and a lot of these newer headlamps, you know, they have pretty good spread beam, and it kind of gets in people's eyes, so it's nice to kind of just have one of these guys pointing down at the ground, you know, to help you look around for stuff without distracting other people if they're enjoying nice stars with you. So not in the video because it's on the tripod right now. It's my camcorder. It's a Sony 77V. That's what I carry. And I do sometimes bring my SLR. If I don't bring my SLR, the video camera with its point and shoot features is good enough. In another video, I'll show you guys longer expeditions where I use my bigger pack, and I also carry a Lowepro TLZ2 bag that can strap to my chest and front, and I'll carry usually up to 3 lenses. One's already attached to the body, another 2, and possibly a flash as well. I'll save that for another video. Gloves, for whatever reason, I mean, I always pack it just in case. Sometimes I do need to use it. In here, it can compress quite a bit more. I just got a toque, some gloves, neck warmer, because right now the weather it's kind of unpredictable right now in terms of hot and cold. I'm not going to know till I'm there. It's not quite winter, of course, because we are in July. Things haven't completely melted, so it depends with how high up we're going to go in terms of elevation. It might get a little cold, so that's for my sleeping basically. In here it's a little bigger than usual. That's because I got a pair of shorts in here, swimming shorts, in case I want to jump in the water. I got a synthetic jacket in here, again in case it gets cold, and some extras. This in here is just my hygiene, with a few more things, including my towel and things. Oh right, tissue, you always need that. And medical kit, nice and simple, you know, it's got what I need. I also have some of my extra pills in there, like Benadryl and other things like that in case something happens to me. Not necessary, but for me I do bring it. It's called my stick. It's to help roll out all the you know, muscle aches and everything. This is my Tenkara rod with all that I need. The flies and the lines are in my Alto tin can, and the license and everything. Simple stove, again, you know, I'll do more review on it. I'm using a titanium one from Snow Peak. I'm using alcohol stoves, and it's pretty lightweight. Just carry the feel you need. Food, pretty simple. I won't get into details with that. I will enjoy my tuna tomorrow night. Water, you know, your usual Niagen bottle, and you know, I do have a hydration pack, but again, this is a one-nighter, so I don't need to pack that much. And if I do need more water, I got other bags, you know, that I can use. I'm thinking of bringing this one because it is summer. Generally speaking, it's going to be pretty warm. Only nighttime it's going to be cold, so I'll probably bring just a really small thermos. This is a regular size, I guess, for lack of a better word, and here you go. So this is just in case I want something warm to put it in there so I can sip it through the night. The advantage of this one for the MEC, can't show you guys, but it's supposed to have a strainer so I can put my tea leaves in there. Anyways, don't need to talk too much about that. I think several people have videos of this on the net. Basically, this is one of those Aqua, what's it called? Aqua Quest? No, the Frontier. Yeah, actually, it's a Frontier from. Anyways, it's a Frontier tube. It's one of those straw ones. You know how you can put it in and suck it in. So this is a platypus bag, and you can cut a hole on top, 2 more holes, and put water in there, and just let gravity, and it can just drip through, or you can just suck on it to bring out the water. So that's all I need. Because again, I'm not going for a long time, so I don't need a lot of water. Okay, sleeping gear. I will be using the hammock gear top burrow and the bottom burrow. They're both in here, meaning I can downsize this quite a bit more if I take out the bottom bit, and I'll get to why I have the bottom burrow in there as well. Tyvek for wherever I want to sit or sleep. The reason why I'm saying I might be able to shed some weight removing the bottom burrow is because, well, right now this is my Gore-Tex bivy, and I might shed that in favor of using the hammock. I use the Nano, and here's the rope, so you can see you can shed quite a bit of space and weight. I'm going to figure out if I want to do that. This is my tarp, silo nylon, and inside I already have all my pegs and paracord, and a few other smaller cords and whatnot out there to help me get stuff up nice and fast. And the other ropes I have in there, you know, they're like this. Sleeping mat, pretty standard. I'm just using MEC 3.8. I mean, I do have the Thermarest ones as well, but this guy is actually a touch bit smaller. I've looked into Neo Air. Haven't splurged on any of that yet. In terms of knife, not really going anywhere where I'm gonna need to do any major bushwhacking or anything crazy. So I might just use my Mora with a nice JRE leather sheath and the flint rod. Just use some duct tape and a paracord to keep it on. Or I might drop that in. Yes, I picked up the Cold Steel SRK. I used to have one until it was stolen, and I really missed it. And I found a nice gentleman who lived nearby who had one, and I bought it off him, so that way I don't always have to carry my big Scout Recon, which is a little intimidating, I guess. What I don't have here obviously are the bear bangs and the bear spray. That will fit. And this is just what I'll wear tomorrow. My watch, long pants, belt, and some layers. So all of that will fit in that 38-liter bag. If I want to be more comfortable, I'll just use my full-size 65-liter. I think it's a little bigger than 65, but we'll just say 65. Here, this is it right here. So I can shed quite a bit of weight in the bag alone by not using that. Let's see. Oops. What else did I forget to mention? Right. I guess something really silly. A cheap little Coleman temperature thing with a compass. My next gadget I kind of want to get is to I'm kind of sad to upgrade this guy if I'm gonna do that, but I'm thinking of picking up with those new Garmin Fenix watch. If you guys have one of those, leave me a comment, tell me what you think about it. It's got the built-in GPS so you can read the longitude, latitude. I'm a really nice I like to use a lot of paper maps, and you know, kind of go that old-fashioned, you know, ditch the GPS, and but at the same time you want a little bit of fallback. I like the old days where, you know, you could record your fast, medium, slow pace, hills or whatever, 20 minutes going northeast, and kind of put in your head a picture of where you were when you made the decision to fork, west or north or whatever it may be. So anyways, yeah, enough of my babbling. If you guys have any experience with that watch, let me know. So that's just a quick rundown without going into details. There you go. It's a very tight squeeze, as I kind of mentioned. So this is with the 38-liter pack that I have, and not using the hammock. If I did use the hammock, I would instantly be able to shed this, because I don't need the mat, because again I have the bottom burrow, which is packed in there. I do not need my bivy sack, and instantly I'm going to be quite a bit lighter, because I forgot the weight of this guy. I think, oh gosh, probably at least a good 2 pounds, I'm probably cheating myself. I'm sure it's heavier than that. And Gore-Tex baby sack, there's an army style one. They're not light at all, but they absolutely work and are waterproof. And just to show you guys I'm not cheating you, it's not packed the nicest, but at the end of the day, it's done. Oh yeah, and there's still lots of room to put my stuff in here, which I haven't quite put in there. Tenkara rod, and I'm just going to show you. Here's the tarp. My SLR is still packed in there, and the rest is all in there. So we had the toque with the mittens and the neck guard, my food. No, I'm not using any of the op sacks or anything like that. Drink bottle, stove, my hygiene, paper towel, tissue paper, I want the dry, one of those quick drying towels and things like that. The sleeping bag, top and bottom burrow, gloves, and way on the bottom, because it's kind of the heaviest, all my clothes, which technically usually I would carry less than this, but because I'm not sure of the temperature I have to carry more. As mentioned before, the MEC tour light, and I got my wallet, my camping permit, and all that stuff in here. So yeah, it does fit. But I think for this trip, if I'm not going to go with a hammock, I might just use my regular bag and carry stuff a little bit more comfortable. No point in really cramming it all in, since I'm not sure if I'm going to push for a 2-day. We might end up showing up in the parking lot and feeling like, let's do a sorry, not 2-day, 2-night 3-day kind of thing. So we might zip on back down to the local market and just buy a few more little bits of food, like some avocado. I know my friend likes Nutella. He should be bringing a bit of that already, so we'll probably just get a few more English muffins or something like that and be on our way. So just want to show you guys what I pack and what I usually put in there. Enjoy. Have fun.